another edition of SLTV News. I'm Stephen Puglia.
On November 5th, the City of Sugar Land will hold a bond election to determine the funding of 3 proposed parks projects. Within the current budget, the city can support existing parks, streets, drainage, and utilities, as well as several planned improvement projects. However, in order to include additional amenity projects, a bond election would be needed.
These projects have been on the books for 5 to 10 years, and we've just not been able to come up with a reliable funding source to actually put the projects into place. We need a bond election to actually fund them. The bond election would authorize the funding of about $50 million that would construct these 3 projects. So because the voters get to decide, the voters have the choice of saying whether they would like these projects to impact their tax rate in the future with a possible increase in their tax rate.
Even with a maximum increase to the tax rate, Sugar Land will still have the 3rd lowest tax rate among its population range of Texas cities. A $50 million bond election represents a maximum 5 cents on the tax rate over 5 years, and a maximum of 1 cent increase per year.
The city's budget is primarily dedicated to preserving the products that we currently have. These are projects that the city of Sugar Land needs, but it's going to be up to the voters. We had over 100 persons, citizens of Sugar Land, who are part of this committee that vetted these projects, that studied them, that prioritized them, but now at this point it's up to the voters.
The 3 proposed projects under consideration are a new 65-acre major city park, the Brazos River Park Extension Phase 2 with adjacent festival ground, and a 10-mile network of hike and bike trails with pedestrian bridges running throughout the city. Voting for the bond election is November 5th. Early voting begins October 21st. On September 3rd, the City of Sugar Land unveiled the long-awaited designs for the city's new Performing Arts Center.
Well, the city has recently taken a big step in moving forward on the Performing Arts Center and recently approved a development agreement between the City of Sugar Land and East Theatrical, our partners in the project. So we're very excited. It includes about a 6,300 to 6,500 seat venue, beautiful facility with a glass curtain wall as part of the entry facing the US 59 in Lexington. It also includes parking and a public plaza will be part of the total project.
The venue will be located on a portion of 38.5 acres of city-owned property in the Telfair Commercial District, southeast of US Highway 59 and University Boulevard. Construction is expected to begin in 2014 and will take approximately 24 months. On July 16th, the Sugar Land City Council approved the appointment of 11 citizens to an independent traffic safety task force in order to evaluate the future of the red light cameras in the city. The task force will work for 120 days and comply with the Open Meetings Act to provide an opportunity for extensive public input. The independent task force will make its recommendation to the City Council for its consideration and action, which could include eliminating the program, modifying the program, or continuing the program unchanged. 2 more public meetings are scheduled for October 10th and November 14th from 4 to 6 p.m. The public is encouraged to attend. On October 1st, Sugar Land neighborhoods will join forces with thousands of communities nationwide for the annual National Night Out Crime and Drug Prevention event. Residents are encouraged to get out and get to know your neighbors and have some fun at the same time. City Council, police, and fire department officials will be visiting the registered National Night Out parties. So register your party today and learn more about National Night Out in Sugar Land by visiting www.sugarlandtx.gov.
Thanks for watching. For SLTV News, I'm Stephen Puglia.